What is going on, my peeps? Your boy Versatile is back with another video. Back here to finally unbox the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. Yes, we did it. It's here. It's in the house. We about to get into the box. Finally, some exciting technology. Not to say that the Galaxy S20 isn't exciting, because that 120 hertz rate was really cool, but that's actually something I actually want to test out and see, is 120 hertz legit from the perspective of optimization, because this only comes in at 60 hertz, whereas this is 120. If 60 hertz is clean on here like it's clean on my tablet, then we know that they kind of playing games a little bit with 60 hertz to make it appear as though it's very slow. Although 120 hertz is legitimately more smooth, 60 hertz is pretty good if it's optimized to be good. Like on my Galaxy Tab S6, it's fine on 60 hertz, but I know 120 hertz would be, objectively better. But nonetheless, I want to see what that looks like on here. So before we get into this box right here, make sure you guys ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you guys hit the notification bell so that way you stay informed when I drop videos. Yes, YouTube won't let you know a thing unless when you hit that notification bell. So go ahead and do that. Now let's get into this box. Wow! The other thing that I like too is Samsung's really kind of going in that route of like wireless connectivity, and like with their Samsung mobile switch, I can wirelessly transfer data and receive data between my Galaxy S20 and the Z Flip without having to connect anything, and it's still relatively seamless and smooth and fast. So now we got that box right there. Ooh, look at this box right here, boy. Oh my goodness. Y'all see this box right here? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, the Z Flip box. I like it. I got that Mystic Gray. Everybody's getting that bronze color, but I definitely like how the Mystic Gray looks. And to me, it looks like it might actually eliminate fingerprints a little bit better than the Mystic Bronze. So without further ado, we gotta get Tigress back in the building. Go ahead and cut down. Okay, come on. All right. So for the purpose of this video, I don't know if I'm gonna actually put my information in it quite yet, just because that takes some time. But if it can wirelessly, connect without me having to stop this video, I'll very much so do so. But now, oh my goodness gracious, guys, Samsung and they branding, they boxing is so clean. Like I know Apple's got like their aesthetic, but Samsung knows what they're doing as well. So we're gonna put that right there, and then, all right, now it seems like there's, I wouldn't say a bit of controversy. Matter of fact, I forgot to show you guys. It says flip on the box. So flip, 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 flip. All right. Now there's a bit of controversy in terms of what's contained in the box. Before we get to what's in the bottom part of the box, let's get in here. I ain't got no nails. All right, so in here you get the SIM injection tool as usual. I'm popping my SIM out of my S20, putting into this bad boy here. Nothing like collecting a bunch of these. You know what I'm saying? And then let's see. All right. You get your Z Flip paperwork, and keep in mind that's something you want to definitely pay attention to, because this is not no ordinary piece of technology. Got your quick reference guide, and if it's kind of just shows you this beautiful picture right there. Very clean, very clean, very clean. All right, paperwork, but yes, please pay attention to the directions because just like the Galaxy Tab S6 keyboard controversy, if you paid attention to the directions, you sat the keyboard case on the back of the tablet for an hour before playing around with it, it doesn't come off. I haven't had no issues there. So just like with that, the Galaxy Fold and soon to be the Z Fold 2, the Galaxy Z Flip and Z Flip 5G, because this is the 5G model. Ooh, look at that. The future changes shape. Meet your Galaxy Z Flip. The revolutionary Z Flip takes the mobile industry to the next level by placing a powerful and intuitive device in the palm of your hand. Now, I'm going to read that to myself later, the rest of that. But the actual directions right here, Lord, this phone feels good, y'all. This phone feels good. 6.7 inches, looks like a normal phone, but of course, it flips. Now, care instruction on the front. This is what you actually want to read and pay attention to. Do not press the screen or the front camera lens with a hard or sharp object, such as a pen or your fingernail. Doing so could result in scratching or puncturing them. When folding the device, do not place any objects such as cards, coins, or keys on the screen. This device is not water or dust resistant. Do not expose to liquids or small particles. We recommend to keep the attached film to protect your screen. Do not attach any other adhesives such as films or stickers to the screen. Your device contains magnets. Keep a safe distance between your device and objects that may be affected by magnets such as credit cards and implantable medical devices. If you have an implantable medical device, consult your physician before use. So the general instructions as to how to care for this product. Wow, this really feels good. Like I was, see that metallic gray, by the way? You know what I'm saying? That metallic gray looking clean. Now, I was not expecting this device to feel like it has presence. Like it's not light, but it's also not heavy. It's got that good weight to it where you know it's in your hand. It's even gonna be better when we finally fold the device. I'm just not gonna get there because we gotta get to the rest of the contents within the box. But it feels good and it looks and feels like a phone as well. So the fact that it flips is gonna be like the woo. All right, so before we get to that, my tooth hurt right now. I don't know why. All right, we got another little Samsung container. We got a SIM card in here that we will not need. Still get a charger. Now it has 15-watt fast charging, and I would imagine, and it also has fast wireless charging, which I believe means that it will actually use all of the 18-watt fast wireless charging I have with the Samsung's 18-watt fast wireless charger. So that will be something that I will experiment with, and I will let you know in the first impressions video, since this is just the unboxing. But you do get 15-watt fast charger in the box. It has a 3300 milliamp battery, so that's one of the things that I think we'll see improved on with the Z Flip 2 is that a bigger battery and most likely a higher refresh rate display. Those are really like the two of the biggest things I think they could have definitely included in here, but as with first gen tech, they just want to make sure it works and they kind of give us the shebang the following generation, such as we see with the Z Flip. So let's go ahead and put that back down. Now, as I was saying about controversy within the box, they don't really provide too much anymore. They give you the cable and a charger, no headphones, nothing. To me, not a big deal. Why? Because we probably have a bunch of headphones laying around, and since I use wireless anyway, I don't even care about the wired headphones. Now, one could argue for sure, if I get this back in here, that when you're paying for a device or a foldable device of this magnitude, and the fold device as well, or any foldable device, the premium that you're paying for this, they could at least include the wireless buds. So like this year, the hype is around the Galaxy Buds Live. Put them in the box, like to help with the price. Like you're paying $1,449 for this one, $1,380 for the LTE variant that came out earlier this year. The least you could do is package it with the Galaxy Buds Plus or the Galaxy Buds Live. That way, you feel even better about your purchase. That one, I will say or will concede that's a smart move if they did that going forward. But as is, I'm not as concerned about the wired headphones. And in terms of the charger, I think Apple actually might be getting rid of the charger, but they seem like they really don't want to give nobody like a better, faster charger. So they're just gonna forego the charger completely because most people toss that little 5-volt charger anyway. But it is interesting to see that we're gonna start seeing the little unboxing experience kind of get less and less. So let me clear off this desk here real quick, put some of the stuff away, and then we will get to the fun business. Let's start peeling this stuff off. Are y'all? Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, that's number one. Oh, that's number two. Gray is dope. Oh yeah, this Mr. Gray is dope. There ain't no fingerprint showing up on this. This is a clean phone, and it's got like a little 1-inch display out here on the front. Now that's one of the things that we will definitely also see, along with a bigger battery, high refresh rate, is a bigger screen on the outside. Kind of sort of similar to like the Motorola Razr. We need a bigger screen because this little itty bitty screen barely gives you information, gives you the time and whatnot. That's cool, and it scrolls in a continuous form in terms of information about your notifications. But we definitely want to see a bigger display on the outside with the Z Flip 2, much like the Z Fold 2 has now full screen on the front. That's something that we want to look forward to. Now you see, I still haven't folded yet because I'm still kind of mesmerized by it. We get two 12 megapixel cameras on the rear, which is works folded as your selfie camera. 12 megapixel wide and a 12 megapixel ultra wide 123 degree angle field of view. And then inside you get a nice 10 megapixel camera for selfies, and as we know, Samsung has definitely stepped up their game in terms of camera technology. So that's something that's good to see. And it looks like they put a screen protector on the inside. Now that I might take off down the road, and I want to make sure I can, but I think it is a little screen protector. That's something that I do want to take off. Yes, there's the wifey behind the camera there. Now, before we even turn it on, my goodness, yo. What? Yo. Now, it reminds me of that little, what's that little item y'all be using, carrying around for makeup? The little clamshell?
That's all like makeup and blush.
Yeah. So the beautiful thing about the Fold is it has rigidity to it, or it's got some good stiffness or sternness to it, so it won't really give, until you get past a certain point. But in flex mode, that's what they have for this, and I think for the Z Flip or Z Fold 2 coming up as well. This really works well when you're doing video calls and when you're trying to take pictures of yourself, because you can fold the device like this, set it down somewhere, your control is on this half of the screen, and then this half of the screen is displaying the camera / video feed. So that's something that's nice. It also works with YouTube. I think different apps are starting to come on board in terms of being optimized for flex mode. So YouTube works the same way, video up here, and then like the rest of the information down in this part right here. So that's really cool. I like that. Now, of course, you guys can kind of see a little bit. I still haven't turned it on yet. There's a slight little itty bitty crease here in the middle. To me, that's not a big deal. It's gonna be the case with foldable technology because, it's still relatively new. But then on top of that, of course, anything that folds at some point will, create some type of crease. So it should come with the territory. Now, I've seen people's usage of their like Z Flips and whatnot over, since having it back in March or April, and the crease is still relatively, I won't say non-existent, but it doesn't get worse, and that's something that speaks to Samsung's. Whoa, I could do that one-handed. You know what I'm saying? And this is just full. Oh, God. Yes. So the nice part about this as well is Samsung really does a good job of attention to detail with their products, and that's what you're getting with the clamshell device known as the Galaxy Z Flip 5G. So, and that's another thing before I turn it on, because I know y'all wanted to see it turn on, which I love this effect right here. Ooh, oh, y'all see that? Ooh, Samsung. The hinge is built very well. It's supposed to help with, keeping out dust and all that kind of stuff, debris, to keep the hinge clean and free. So that's something that's also amazing about this. In terms of 5G, with T-Mobile anyway, it will be able to connect to the standalone 5G network. That I think it's a 2.5 gigahertz, and then it has, I think the 600 megahertz 5G functionality. It didn't clarify whether or not it has millimeter wave. I know my S20 has the 600 megahertz, but it doesn't have the capacity to connect to the other two. This actually might still connect to the 2.5 gig, standalone 5G network, because I know there was a 5G kind of like update added with the August security patch. But in terms of this is going to be able to connect to pretty much everything. I don't know if it's going to be the millimeter wave or not. That's a little surprising that they didn't put that in here, if that is the case. But again, 5G still is kind of within its infancy. So next year, and of course years going forward, 5G technology would be better. 5G technology would be better within our phones and devices and tablets, and we won't have any issues there. The Galaxy Tab S7 Plus 5G will be able to connect to all of the 5G capabilities that's out there. So that I wanted to say. Now, we can finally turn this device on. I am uberly excited about this. Wow, this is going to be my daily driver. 6.7 inches isn't actually that bad in terms of size, especially when you can close it like that. Now, of course, it's going to build some strength and habits to be able to fold this, you know, with one hand. See how I'm getting there, and then, you know, opening it with one hand. I know now Floss was much more brave than I was. Floss was whipping this thing open and closed. In his over-aggressive hands, you know. But all right, so power button built into the side along with the fingerprint scanner. I like that. It reminds me of the Galaxy S10e. So behold it, we got juice. We got juice. The juice. We got juice right here. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5G powered by Android. Oh, woo! Yes, this, guys. And I got a Rinky case coming to show you guys some of that Rinky do going on for the phone. Every time I think of Rinky, I think of Blinky Doo from My Wife and Kids. I don't know, but so let's go. Screen brightness is clean. Oh, I guess I just hit it, and then I agree to everything. Bam, and then I'm gonna connect to my Wi-Fi. So give me 2 seconds there. Well, now I'm connected. I'm gonna hit next. Bam. Checking for updates. I would imagine there's probably an update because there's always like some type of day one update for the device. So we'll see if it will do that. And then I'm going to pretty much kind of show you guys how you can wirelessly transfer your data with the Samsung Mobile Switch app as soon as we finish finding out whether or not it's done checking and or installing updates, which I think it is because it does say installing updates. So that's also kind of nice. I would like to know what it is, but that's what Google's for, baby. Baby. Copy apps and data. That's where I will be able to do that with this device right here. You can choose to transfer your apps, photos, contacts, Google account, and more. So I'm gonna hit next, and then use your old device, and next, and then you updating smart. So it's got to update the Smart Switch app on here in order to do that. So I already have it pulled up on my Galaxy S20 5G. You just go to the Samsung Mobile Switch app, and then say you want to transfer data. This is the device that will send data, and then you'll have the option to, you know, use a cable or wireless. And okay, on here it's gonna ask me which one is it, Android or Apple. I said Android, and then I'm gonna pick Who Wireless, and then I'm gonna pick Who Wireless. Searching for nearby devices. Okay, wants to connect to your phone. Allow. All right, searching for if I did the brain. So as you guys can see, okay. So it will show you everything that's gonna try to bring over from your current phone. And that's what I'm doing. And that's one of the things I like about Samsung's ecosystem is that they're relatively the same in terms of software experience, which is a good thing. You would want that, whether it's an iPhone, a Google device, LG, Huawei, Xiaomi, whoever it may be. You would definitely want that ability to take the stuff over because of settings, because of how your home screen's laid out. It will try to lay it out as best to its ability as was previously found. Let's see. So now that I have all this stuff that I'm about to bring, it's like I thought. They optimize 60 hertz a whole lot better on here. They optimize 60 hertz better on the Z Flip than they optimize 60 hertz on the S20 5G. I just want to put that out there. I thought that was going to be the case because I noticed it when I switched down to 60 hertz to kind of get my eyes readjusted, and it was super draggy on here. And I was kind of like, or laggy, draggy, whichever one you want to say. And I was like, I know it's not that bad. And guess what? It's not. They purposely make 60 seem very, very slow and laggy, so you would use the 120 hertz. Bow. Pro tip. All right. Now all you gotta do is hit transfer. Don't want to bring my Google account. Unlock your old device and tap copy, and it's already there. And then all I gotta do is do that. So now Everything, including my Google account, is coming on over here. I just gotta sign into them. I'm gonna get connected. Now it's sending, and then this phone says, I'm gonna do that too. So this phone says, copy your stuff. As you guys see, it's copying over to this phone that's receiving it. So, all right, an account's added. Boom, next, we'll go setup process. Protect your phone with face recognition and fingerprint. And I love that Samsung allows both to be used at once, basically. We'll go pattern. Not anymore, baby. All right. So copy my face just like that. Let me know down in the comments if any of you guys use T-Mobile Scam Shield, because I mean, I'll download it and see if I like it. Worst case scenario, I'll uninstall it. But if you guys say it's terrible, then I'll uninstall it from the get-go. Samsung's two-step verification, works. So when you sign into a Samsung device, a new Samsung device, it will ask for that, and it will display it on your old phone. All done. Before we get started, so they give you the same instructions that I read to you before, that's outlined on the screen, right in here, right on the phone. Once stuff is moved over, everything. Before you get started, read through them instructions again to make sure that you are straight, so that way you ain't got no problems. Now, Samsung does give you a complimentary $119 screen replacement, and then after that it's like $500-600. Would have been nice if they gave you like 2, or like a free one, then 120, and then like 500. So then that way you didn't went through like 2 screens. Because again, this is precious technology. You know what I'm saying? All right, so it's still copying myself. I got about 23% left, but I did want to bring this to you guys' attention, show you guys what it's like moving stuff over from a previous, in this case, Samsung device with Samsung Mobile Switch, and the unboxing of the Galaxy Z Flip 5G. As I again said, unless there's a screen protector on the outside here, because it feels like it looking at the screen right here. This is the unboxing of the Z Flip 5G. It is a clean, smooth, solid, beautiful looking device that I can't wait to dig deep into. I already got a couple videos ready lined up to start recording, such as what One UI 2.5 is like on this phone, and what One UI 2.5 basically will be, period, going, forward, especially for phones like the S20, S20 Plus, S20 Ultra, Note 20, Note 20 Ultra, so on and so forth. So that is that there. My likes and dislikes, my first impressions, a week later, 2 weeks later, month later type deal. Any issues that I come across with the device, best believe I will be bringing it to you. But that is it for this video, guys. I'm allowed to transfer it over. It feels really good in hand, guys. Please. Floss. But yes, appreciate you guys again, and also hope you guys are looking forward to the same stuff that I'm looking forward to with this device. Leave down comments below what you guys are looking forward to see, and anything else. Just leave me down in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure you guys ignite the like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you guys hit that notification bell so that way YouTube informs you when I drop videos. Yes, YouTube won't let you know a thing unless you hit that notification bell, so go ahead and do that right there. But your boy Verso signing out, and until the next video. Wait, boy.